Hello and welcome. Today we're doing an amazing move called the Twirl transfer. That's the move. Here is a slow-mo. All right, guys, let's get right into this one. You can start this one off with either hand. However, I find it's easier if you start with your dominant hand. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start off hanging onto the bite handle with our thumb about 3/4 of the way up, our 4 fingers along the back of the knife. We're going to begin this move by doing a wrist pass, which looks like that. And that tutorial will be in the description, but the long story short is you're hanging onto the bite handle, you flip out the safe handle, and you dodge the blade, because it's the sharp side, right? So you got to make sure you don't get cut. You're going to swing the safe handle back towards yourself. So after the wrist pass, once you've mastered that, what you're going to do is you're going to take your offhand. I'm going to take my index finger and point it towards the sky, just like so, with my palm pointed towards my face and my 3 fingers tucked in and my thumb out like this. What I'm going to do is, right after that wrist pass, I'm actually going to connect the knife with my index finger, and I'm going to connect it right about at my first knuckle or second knuckle, I suppose, depending how you look at it. So what that'll look like is wrist pass and connect. Right after you've connected, what you're going to do is you're going to notice that if you're doing this right, the blade is pointed towards the left. And what that allows me to do is I'm going to take my middle finger and insert it in front of the safe handle, just like so. And basically what we're going to do here is we're going to go into a twirl. So the twirl tutorial will be in the description below. So definitely learn that if you haven't already as well. So after we've gone into the twirl, what we're going to do is we're going to insert our middle finger. We're going to release with our dominant hand. And the blade, which used to be pointed to the left, we're going to really twist our middle finger and index finger so the blade's going to loop around and really let this bite handle swing, and the blade will be pointing backwards. So I'll show you what that looks like. Something like that. So again, right, we're going to go connect, insert the middle finger, twist, and the bite handle will swing around just like so. At this point, what we can do is insert our ring finger. So we got 3 fingers on there, and we can actually remove our index finger, and we're going to have the knife supported just like so. If you're doing this really slow, it's going to be hard. The faster you go, as you get better, it's going to be easier. But the end result is you're going to wind up just about here. So let me do that again. So connect, middle finger goes in, twist, ring finger comes in, index finger comes out, and we wind up right about here somewhere. The blade's hanging down. That's all fine and dandy. So after you're able to do that, this kind of thing here, what we're going to do is you are going to take your palm, which used to be pointing towards you, and your fingers, which used to be pointing up. We're going to take our fingers and we're going to point them basically kind of this way. And our palm is going to be pointed where it used to be pointing towards ourselves. We're going to twist it and basically do a downwards flick like so. And the goal is to get the knife to rotate, and the bite handle is pointing straight down with gravity now. So you can see now my palm is pointing towards the left and my fingers are sticking out like so. So again, here, boom, we're here. And then I'm going to take my palm, flick, just like so. And that downward flick is going to get the bite handle to point downwards, and I'm going to be in this position right here. So this is probably the trickiest part. This is kind of what you're going to need to practice, but you can just kind of do that. It's going to take a little bit of finger strength. You wind up here, you give it a little flick, and gravity kind of does the rest of the work, and the bite handle comes down just like so. So once you're here, right, you're pinched between your ring finger and middle finger, we're going to get our dominant hand back in the game. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our palm, we're going to take our fingers, we're going to point them downwards, and my palm is pointed towards the right. So it's literally just like this, right? You see it here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this hand, which I'm pinching pretty hard too, right? You're going to notice you're going to need to pinch a little. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this palm and I'm going to point it downwards and give it a flip to the right as well. Something like this. So from here downwards, we're flipping to the right. And what I'm going to do is my hand is downwards and in the way, and I'm actually going to catch the bite handle. So again, right, we do this twirl, the downwards flick. We're going to push towards ourselves, insert our dominant hand, and we're going to catch the bite handle. And I like to kind of catch it with my fingertips pretty much. Like not my fingertips necessarily, but you can kind of see how I'm catching this here. And from this position right here, what I can do is once I've caught with my dominant hand, I can actually release my other hand, and my dominant hand is going to take over. And you can see I'm starting pinched in this position right here. And now the goal is just quite simply to use the momentum. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep that swing going. So the safe handle is going to swing. We also obviously want to make sure we don't touch the sharp side of the blade. And that swing, we're going to let it swing. And we're also going to let it do a little bit of a rotation in our fingers. So you can see, you can notice here, I do about a quarter turn to get the blade to be pointing away from me. At which point I can continue to use the momentum and do a little bit of a swing and catch the safe handle just like so. So I'll show you what that looks like again. Twirl, flip downwards, palm goes in, I catch here, I release, I twist, I flip up, just like so. And there you go, you've finished the move. Now we know we just put this together, right? If we've done the whole move, but we're doing it in a very slow motion, piece by piece kind of way. And so what we can do, of course, is just practice those pieces until we can get it to be very fluid and one motion all together, just like that. Another quick thing that I'm going to give you for free is that was the horizontal variation of the twirl transfer. However, there is actually a vertical twirl transfer, which looks like that and ends up, actually, it's the same move, except it ends up with the blade in a forehand grip, right, pointing upwards instead of pointing downwards, which is really cool. And once you know the horizontal one, the vertical one is quite easy. All you have to do is take the bite handle. You can do a double rollout. Make sure you don't cut yourself on the bite handle. Take your index finger, you can stick it out and insert it. And we're going to do the exact same motion that you just learned, where we're going to insert our middle finger, let the knife fall, insert our ring finger, flip the knife up. And from here, what you're going to do is you're going to do that exact same twist, flick, and you're going to flick the bite handle down. At which point you can flip up the bite handle and just catch it right here with my open palm. And then from here, I can do another wrist pass to open, just like so. So that is the vertical variation of the twirl transfer, like so, which is also very cool. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you guys liked that one. Peace.